Chapter 224 starts with Ubers restarting the game with a throw-in. Drago passes the ball to Lorenzo, who gets marked by Kaiser, and Snuffy is observing the field with Raichi standing in front of him to mark Snuffy. Like I said in the previous spoiler video before, Raichi will be the key to mark Snuffy and eliminate him from the game. We then get a flashback of the conversation between ISAGI and Raichi, and ISAGI asks Raichi to do him the favor to man-mark Snuffy and see it as a duel. Furthermore, ISAGI wants Raichi to do a protector man-mark with a radius of 2 meters or less, limited to a semicircle. Raichi doesn't understand at first what ISAGI wants, but ISAGI then elaborates his thoughts and explains that Raichi needs to stay within a 180-degree semicircle within 2 meters in front of Snuffy. If the ball comes in there, he can cut it off, but the most important thing for Raichi is to not go for the ball. Never leave the semicircle, as the plan is based on Raichi's stamina, persistence and dueling skills. If he fails, he will be nothing but a laughingstock, but if he can get a shot at Snuffy, his name will be world class. We then get back to the present and we see Raichi marking Snuffy and screaming sexy protector mode. Snuffy tells Raichi that he's persistent, and we can see Raichi thinking how precise and fast Snuffy is, and Raichi is successful once again, like back then when he man-marked Reo as Snuffy fails to get past Raichi. ISAGI tells Raichi that he's doing a good job and that he's helping him a lot, because if Raichi is able to unconditionally eliminate at least a few routes, passes and ideas from Snuffy, ISAGI will be able to predict the future and limit his attack patterns. Snuffy passes the ball to Nico and Nico to Lorenzo. ISAGI recognizes the moment now and is about to steal the ball off Lorenzo, and Raichi calls it a remote defensive link, but just when ISAGI was about to steal the ball, Aiko got it before. Aiko tells ISAGI that the pattern is that when Snuffy gets man-marked, Aiko is the one who recovers. And ISAGI is surprised and shocked that Ubers have already thought of it, although ISAGI improvised his plan. Aiko screams at Baru to go, and ISAGI doubts himself if he could become world class. Aiko does a high precision vertical pass towards Baru, and even with 2 Vested Munich players, they weren't able to intercept the ball from Aiko to Baru. ISAGI is telling himself now that he can't keep up with this world class level, and we then see Gagamaru, who's preparing for the incoming attack. Gagamaru is thinking that ISAGI did well, and he's sure and confident that this time he's able to stop this attack, an upcoming shot from Baru. The ball gets through a wild one-on-one and into range, and it's going to be King Baru versus Gagamaru. With Gagamaru's instincts being on fire, the chapter comes to an end. Wow, what a chapter once again, guys. So Raichi is seriously able to take out Snuffy of the game, and we have to give Noah props here, as he predicted prior to the match that Raichi could become the key in this game, and at the moment this could seriously become true. Furthermore, Iko finally got his moment as well, as he's able to take over the game as soon as Snuffy is taken out of it, theoretically. And ISAGI at the moment is kind of broken, guys. He's doubting himself if he could even become world class, as Ubers just got too many brains with Aiko, Snuffy and Nico, and even Zendo. They are on a different level when it comes to tactics. So next week we are going to see Baru versus Gagamaru, and I think that Gagamaru will be able to block Baru's shot this time, but in the end I think that Vested Munich will still concede the equalizer, and I wouldn't be surprised if Nico actually is the one to score, as he probably will predict an attack what is going to happen and be ready for a tap-in. By the way, why is Yukimiya even still on the field? The man hasn't done anything so far besides commenting on Aiko's great vertical pass to Baru. Well, nevertheless, tell me what you think about this chapter, and as always, stay safe and have a nice day.